Hello and welcome to Terraria. My name's Todd, also known as Dio Magimek, and this is of course Terraria. Last time we left off, we got some pieces of our jungle set. This time around, we're going to finish it. So that's of course our main goal this time around, is to just ensure that we have enough stuff to finish our jungle set. If we manage to do that before the episode ends, then I will proceed to start working on our boss arena for fighting the Eye of Cthulhu. Now let me see, how many do I need? So I need 8 jungle spores, and that's it. That's all I need. Though I would like to get enough for a blade of grass. We already have an ivy whip, and I don't need the Amazon. But I would like to get a blade of grass. So 8 plus 12 is 20. And then I need 2 stingers. So we'll see how we can go on that. But our major goal is our helmet, not anything else. If we only manage to get 8 today, that's what we're getting. And we got him. Alright. So with that in mind, we have an easy goal to work towards, and we should be well on our way to getting there. Let's see. This part I did have something really quick that I wanted to talk about was my update schedule. So previously, I was hoping to get my last video out quicker, but it just doesn't seem to be like the sort of thing I'm able to do at the current time and place. I just have to kind of push my recording schedule. And that just seems to be what I'm going to have to do for the time being, is I'm just going to have to put these videos out on either Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. It's going to be kind of random right now, just because my life's kind of random in and of itself, which of course may change as well in the future, but I will continue to put out one video a week to the best of my ability whenever I'm able to get them out. So I just wanted to get that information to you guys, if you guys are watching. Otherwise, our major goals right now are definitely finishing off our set. If we can get any life crystals, that's definitely top priority. But our other priority is, of course, creating a boss arena of which we can fight the Eye of Cthulhu in. And later on, we will create a boss arena for the Brain of Cthulhu after that, and then from there it's just Skeletron. Skeletron is kind of like the first major hurdle for us, especially in hard mode. It's the first enemy that can really give us some trouble, or at least it can in my opinion. Going solo, of course, just means that you have problems with enemies you might not otherwise have problems with. So that's just something we might have to pay attention to. I'm hoping we can just deal with it, not have to worry too much about these lower level bosses. But you never know. It is definitely a situation where it's hard for us to say whether or not we'll easily take him down or whether or not he'll cause us to struggle a little bit. Before we take on Skeletron, we will be getting one set of armor before then, and that's the Meteor armor. I prefer the Meteor armor over the Jungle armor, even though the Jungle armor is comparable to it, just because of the fact that the Meteor armor allows us to use the space gun infinitely, and as you'll see when we get it, that's a massive bonus to us. Or if you watch the previous episodes, you'll know that that's a great help. We'll definitely be able to take on any of our challenges with that set. Okay, and dealt with. So right now my major goal is to just not take too much damage. I say as I get knocked down into a pit by a bat. Jungle bats are definitely very annoying when you're anywhere near the surface. Hornets, as we'll see, are even more annoying though as soon as we start getting to them. Let's see, did I see anything useful? I'm not sure. I don't remember from the last episode whether or not I saw anything that was worthwhile to pick up. Let me heal up real quick though. We want to go into the jungle with as much life as possible so we don't get caught unaware by something nasty, like a Maneater. Actually, you know what? Let's break the bees up. Usually I would not break the bees up, but I need stingers. And that means sometimes it's better to fight the bees. Oh, that slime got 2 jumps. What a cheater. go. Oh, a little bit of slowdown there. I don't know if you can see that. Slightly annoying, but not the end of the world for us. Oh. We got our second stinger, so we don't need to kill anything else, I don't think. I'm going to kill this Maneater, though, just because I don't want to deal with him behind me. I'll pick up that vine, just because. Can I get these bees in there? Yeah, I can. Got that one. Alright. So with things the way they are here in... Oh my gosh. Took way more damage from that than I was expecting. The jungle, we want to avoid enemies like the plague and just focus on jungle spores. Now that we have our stingers that we need. Pretty sure it's 2 stingers. I really hope it's not more than that, otherwise we might leave here and still not have our blade of grass and have to come back for it eventually. But I suppose when we do come back it won't be such an issue because we'll have better armor. It's been a while since I played a bit of Terraria. For a while there I was playing lots of it with some friends of mine, but lately I've been playing a lot of Monster Hunter and I've been really enjoying that. And when I finish the series maybe I'll play some Monster Hunter as a series, though I've been having a lot of problems with performance in that game, so I don't know if I'd be able to record it really all that well. Hopefully I would be able to, but there's no promises there. It takes a very good computer to be able to run games and record them, if that makes any sense. You have to kind of run the game at a steady frame rate, and also be able to record it at a steady frame rate, which not a lot of computers can do. Definitely not something that you'll find every computer can do. Laptops especially don't really have the processing power or the graphical capability to do that sort of thing. But thankfully our computer is pretty beefy in some ways. I can at least run Terraria and record it fairly easily. But I was able to do Warframe pretty well, and sometimes that game doesn't run amazingly. But it is fairly well optimized, so I don't know. We'll have to see. Have to do some test recordings at some point, but that's far in the future. For now, we're just mostly doing Terraria. I'm just enjoying Warframe, or not Warframe, but Monster Hunter so much that I really wanted to talk more about it because it's a good game. And specifically, of course, I'm referring to Monster Hunter World, but all the rest of the Monster Hunters are very good games as well. Just don't go into it expecting to be the most powerful, person in the world, even though you're hunting big old monsters. There's definitely an element of when you're playing that game, you're definitely fighting the controls as much as you are the monsters. It's definitely a situation where you have to time your attacks correctly, and you have to perform things in almost, I want to say, like a dance of sorts. It is definitely a very dedicated sort of situation you have to be in. You have to be very planned about all of your actions that you might take. Oh, we just barely dodged that bloody Maneater there. Let's see, is there anything over here? Some pots, but I don't see anything else. There's another Maneater. This one I think we might be able to just hit pretty easily if I can aim correctly. Thankfully, because of our jungle armor, we have lots more mana, and we don't have to worry too much about running out. Alright, I need to worry about that bee first and foremost. The hornet there. Just trying to lay down enough covering fire that I'll actually hit him, but doesn't seem to want to hit him. There we go. Oh, got 2 hits in. The third. Nice. Alright, that expended most of our mana, but that's okay because mana regenerates, thankfully. It doesn't regenerate fast, but it does regenerate. Eventually. If I could get to that mana star, that'd be great. Let's throw up that, and we'll throw... Oh dear. Oh my gosh, I almost died to a detonator right there. Let's go over here. and fight this bee. I'm sorry if you can't see, by the way. Your vision is just as good as mine in this situation. I don't really need another growth rod of regrowth, but I can sell it later. Let's put that down. There's a beehive up here. Oh, and a life crystal. I didn't even see that life crystal. Let's just cut specifically here. So we'll drain out this area here. Oh. Did I just go through a one block gap? That's impressive. I didn't even think that that was a thing you could do. Was it because I was getting hit? It might have been. Got that hornet. Let's get rid of those bricks. I don't need them. Alright. It is kind of spooky, as you can tell, traversing the jungle the way I'm doing it, because I'm kind of just running around, jumping off ledges that I may not know where I am, just so I can get away from the enemies, because the enemies are far more dangerous in the jungle than any of the obstacles might be. Let me just get over here into this area here. I want those jungle spores. We'll take all this stuff as well. Open that up. Grapple me onto there. Jungle spores. Fantastic. So we've gotten a good number of jungle spores now. How many do we have? We have 11. So we definitely have enough for our hat. If we can get a couple more, we can get enough for our blade of grass. But I want to avoid dying to the bloody hornets here. I think the moss hornets tend to have very random patterns and they fly very quickly. That one just kind of like went. Heart reach potion. Those are useful, but wasn't expecting to get one out of there. Oh, I got him finally. Oh my gosh. That is a lot of things that I don't want to deal with. Let's just go over here, grab this chest, we'll loot all. We'll just go. I would disarm that detonator, but trying to get through this room is already proving to be a big enough problem. Now, getting shot in the back by this hornet while I'm trying to fight that bloody Maneater. Get out of here, hornet. Alright. So there's a chest there, and we will check it here in just a second, but I want to place a bunch of torches down so I can see where I'm going. Ooh. I don't know what happened there, but that hornet just got exploded. I don't know if he got crit or what, but that was cool. Ah, yes, perfect. So we got our magical mirror. That is like one of the last things we needed badly. So I'm very happy that we got that. Because we got pretty much everything else we needed from like the very basic beginning stuff. And now that we have our magical mirror, we're pretty much set for like taking on the first boss. Let's take a look here. Oh. And we're through there. Oh, we got another nature's gift. That's not too bad. Might be good to have an extra one of those just so we can get the extra effect, even when we have the mana flower, for instance. Not a bad idea. How many spores do we have? I think we actually have enough spores just right now. It might be worthwhile for us to try and find some more life crystals, though. Let's get rid of some things I don't need in my inventory. I don't need these shurikens. I definitely don't need these throwing knives. The singular moon glow, I don't really need a singular moon glow, nor this hook. The rest of the stuff may be useful later, but that stuff not so much. Okay, so when I burst into here, I need to make sure to shoot him as fast as possible. Because I need him to be away from me. There we go. And we got the jungle spores. So my main goal now, I guess, is to just try and... Ow. Try and get more life crystals. I could potentially just take on the Eye of Cthulhu. Let's just go over here. if we're on the same or like near the same plane as them, they won't shoot those spikes at us. Or if they do, we might have a better chance of dodging them, as I say, as I fail at dodging them completely. Ow. Jungle slimes hurt, guys, they do. Alright, now after I failed miserably at trying to deal with any of those guys, let's go try and deal with some other stuff. I almost don't want to lose my money right now. Let me take a breather, take a look around. Oh, there is a life crystal on my map right there. Is there any other life crystals I might have found on my map? Yep, there is indeed. See, these are things that are marked on your map that you might not notice immediately. But they're very useful to pay attention to. So what we're going to do... Oh, that's a lot of bees. Might be more worthwhile for us to try and cut through a wall rather than trying to get through there normally. So that's what we're going to kind of do. It might take us a quick minute, but if it saves us a death, it's worthwhile. I'm going to cut down here so this Maneater can hopefully get to us, and I can shoot him. Because I don't need him killing me as we progress here. Alright, let's jump up a little bit. He should extend again, and I killed him. Good. Alright, now we can go around here. And I'm just going around these guys rather than trying to deal with them. Seems like the best move now. So, with how many hearts I have right now, I just need 2 more life crystals, and I already have 2 life crystals on my map. So I know I said it was like a secondary objective, but it'll be a good objective for the moment to grab these life crystals. Especially if we can get them without dying. Yep. Definitely think I can get to that one without having any major issues. And you see I'm circumventing all these enemies because dealing with them would probably be the death of me. Not to say it would for certain, especially not if I took it like easy and whatnot, but mining is just a little bit quicker. Oh, and there's another life crystal and I didn't even have to go any further. An evil presence watching you. That's unfortunate. I think that might be the Eye of Cthulhu, so let's go over here, let's grab this, and we're done. I'm not dealing with him anymore. So we've made that. We've got max life, I'm pretty sure. Let's make our jungle hat. Let's make our blade of grass. Let's take our healing potions, we'll put those in there. Actually, let's take that, like that. That works. We're gonna go over here, past here, and over here. And we're gonna try and make a boss arena real quick. I don't know if we're gonna be effective, but I'm gonna try. I want it to be on kind of like the same level. The other stuff is... Okay. Looks like I'm gonna get assaulted by some bloody zombies and demon eyes here. So, I guess we'll just build it right here for the moment. We'll take it down later and we'll reposition it when I have a moment, because I don't want to build it really here. But I need an arena. Or at least something like an arena. Oh. Maybe a gravitation potion at least. I don't know if I'm even still going to be able to defeat him with my jungle armor, just because of the fact that we didn't really have enough time to build an arena. But I'm going to try my best here. We do have a lot more HP, that's for sure. And we can definitely throw a lot more spells out thanks to what we did. Oh, ouch. Let's deal with them. Trying to let the little eyes kind of build up, because they are useful for getting like hearts from, and also mana stars. Oh, criminies. Get out of here, Eye of Cthulhu. Bloody bastard, anyhow. This first phase, he's super easy to deal with. Now he's not so easy to deal with. Yeah, I don't really think there was anything I could do to dodge that one. I think I might be able to get out of his range now, though. As soon as he goes super fast, I won't be able to get out of his range, yeah. This is the one attack I don't think I can do anything to dodge, really. Come on. Oh. Alright. Well, that's all of our magic, so we're switching to arrows now. Oh, trying to hit him like that is just so impossibly hard. And he just does so much damage. Ouch. Ouch. He keeps going underneath the ground, which is kind of a problem. Oh. I think we might have... Yeah, we definitely have enough mana to keep firing on him now. Ouch. So my major thing is not getting hit multiple times and this burst. Also getting a chance to hit him when he comes up out of the ground. Ow. Okay, we managed to hit him there. Okay, so that's the angle we want. Okay. And 2, 1, 0, 100 HP. Let's... Come on. Come on. Come on, you jerk. Got him. Oh. That was rough. I didn't think we were actually going to take him down just because of the fact that, and forgive me, I was really focusing hard there. I kind of went silent for just a quick moment. I really wasn't expecting to be able to take him down this early. I was thinking that we were going to have to build a small little platform boss arena, so you'd have to take him on. But we managed to do it with just the amount of health we had, the armor we had. Like, we were just ready enough to be able to fight him, which is perfect. That's exactly what we wanted at that point. I'm going to quick stack to nearby chests. I'm going to throw all this in here. Let's open our bag. So we got our Rash Shield of Cthulhu, which we're definitely going to put our Rash Shield of Cthulhu on. If you don't know what the Shield of Cthulhu does, it's great for dashing. It also helps you speed you up so you can dodge in different directions. Gets us some Crimtane ore. I will keep, of course, my flipper. Yeah, so that's kind of what he does. And fighting him like we did pretty good. It was really close there at the end with how fast he was going. That's why I was kind of so quiet, is because I was really focusing. But let's see what we can craft now. We can craft Crimtane bars. We'll just craft as many as we can. And what can we make with our Crimtane bars? We can make artery. So we can make the Blood Butcher, which is a pretty good sword. I don't know if it beats our Blade of Grass. It does not. We could make the axe or the bow. The bow might be quite good actually for us early on. Though I know for a fact we will need the Blood Butcher at some point. Let's take the Blood Butcher. We may not use it right now, but we will be using it in the future. So I'll take it and I'll put it in a chest. And the reason I say it is because later on we'll be making the Knight's Edge, which will later on become the Terra Blade. Let's sell our Platinum Broadsword because we no longer need it. So now, we will be still building a boss arena here, but now we can kind of skip it for now. We will find the Crimson on one side of the world, and we'll go down it and we'll start trying to fight the Brain of Cthulhu here in the next few parts. And once we're able to take him down, then it's just the road to Skeletron. So that went actually exceptionally well. We got a lot done this time around. We're kind of ready for almost everything that pre-hard mode can throw at us, which is good, because after Skeletron, it's the lead up to the Wall of Flesh, really. There's not a lot in between there. So I'm kind of excited now. because we're kind of making our progress much quicker than we were before. And I guess that'll end this part, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.